All right, my earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Hope everyone is doing well. All right, let's see what we got today. Okay, we have Prince of Coins, dependable, protective, chivalrous, humorous, caution but wise action, meticulous attention to detail, kindness to others. Four of Coins, manage your resources wisely, achieve a balance in how you spend and save your money, help out those who are less fortunate. Five of Coins, reach out to others for assistance, poor timing for a career change, feeling challenged by money issues. Then we have the Tower. Let go of belief systems that no longer work for you. An important life changing event, a situation that leads to significant opportunities. And then we have the Prince, which is what? Page of Cups. Romantic, captivating, dramatic, flirtatious. Falling in love suddenly, being swept off your feet, the need to stay grounded during a very emotional experience. Okay. So I feel like there could be a change in your money situation. Going from the 4 to 5, though, that's actually good. If it was the other way around, I see a decrease. I feel like an increase is coming, but there's definitely a change here. Could be with a job. Um, Cautious but wise action. Whoa, what the hell was that? I don't know. Something in my kitchen just made a popping noise. I feel like that could be, yeah, look, change. I feel like that could be with I'm gonna take that because that could be with a decision. Well, anyway, it says major changes are approaching in your life, whether in work, relationship, or personal development. Embrace the new direction. That could even be like, especially with kindness to others, is if you see the the caterpillar, turned into the butterfly is coming out of the cocoon. So that's growth. There's like a look, decision making. There's like a lesson or a learning experience in growth, as far as maybe how you work with others. Okay, we have memories. You may be dwelling too much on past memories, missing out on the present and future opportunities for love. We have boundaries. Boundaries are blurred or being overstepped, leaving you feeling overwhelmed or drained. It's time to reinforce your limits. Then we have separation. You may be holding on to a relationship that has already run its course, causing emotional stagnation. Okay, does this have to do with a person? Because these are mainly like love cards. Having to put your boundaries up with somebody. There could be something that you're holding on to because of memories. Yeah, definitely. Look, intimacy at the bottom. A deep emotional bond connects you to someone special. Trust, compassion, support strengthens this relationship. You know what I'm picking up? Okay, this is going to be very specific for somebody. Especially with this intimacy card here. Not everybody's going to like this message, but there could be somebody is with more than one person. And there has to be boundaries set. So if you're in a relationship and you have a side person, a side piece, the side piece is overstepping boundaries, and that's what's having you emotionally drained, which is also emotional stagnation. And this is where they want you to grow. Because if there is a good relationship here, you see how all these cards came out in reverse? That's somebody that you need to get away from. But the intimacy card came out upright. Now, this could also have to do with an ex, that there might still be emotional baggage there with that needs to be let go of so that a true connection could come in. I could be picking that up too. But there's definitely something that has to be cut off so that you could be able to grow. Because when we're stuck to karmics, or we leave that door open, we don't close it, we don't whatever, that does stagnate you and everything else, especially money. Because you see all these cards are money cards. And you see how it says you're dwelling too much on past memories, missing out on the present and future opportunities for love. So we have be proud of yourself, believe in your good luck, talk less, feel more, and lighten up. Bottom of the deck, we have go wild. The fire signs got that card. If you have made changes within self, then Spirit is saying be proud of yourself. They recognize the glow up. And glow up doesn't have to be the outside. That could be the inside, you know, the growth that you went through that nobody else has seen. Believe in your good luck. You're not stuck to anything or anyone. You can move forward. Talk less, feel more. That's like listening to self, going within for the answers. Lighten up. Something could have you moody. With that lighten up though, with the you may be holding on to a relationship that already run its course, I feel like that could be like a codependency, right? Or negative thinking, like damn, this relationship didn't work. That means love isn't for me, or whatever, this and that, when it's all about perspective. It's about changing your thinking. Excuse me. Looking at things from a different perspective. Some people you're meant to be with to learn lessons. And then some people, you know. Six of Swords in reverse. Okay. Six of Swords upright is going from rough waters to smooth waters. This is the opposite. So it could be, if you're not cautious and take wise actions, things could actually go worse. So you see, and this Hangman keeps coming out. They want you to look at things from a different perspective. Manage your resources wisely with Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Eight of Pentacles upright. This is like working hard, working towards your goals. In reverse, especially with manage your resources wisely, somebody could be spending too much money. And look, I can't make this shit up. That card just keeps coming. That could be like either something with work, something at work, but there's like a overspending of money. They want you to save the money that you're getting at work, or use it wisely to help those that actually need it. Don't give to people that, you know, don't deserve or don't need it. Yeah, Six of Pentacles. You might be giving money to too many people. So maybe there's something about a lot of people depend on you, or You've gotten used to people doing this. Like, it's too many hands out. There's way too many hands out trying, and it says reach out to others for assistance, poor timing for a career change, feeling challenged by money issues. Or there could be like a lot of bills at once, a lot of debt that you're in that you're trying to get out of. If you are in debt, if you do have, like, let's say you're behind on bills or you're in debt in some type of way, whatever money you receive, put it towards that first so that doesn't keep piling up. Everybody else, like it says here, help out those who are less fortunate, yeah, but only people that deserve it, and not all the time, you know what I mean? With this card, I'm picking up the fire signs got this too, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, so that sign could be relevant. But you don't have to give every time people ask. That's what I'm hearing. You don't have to always give every time they ask, because at the end of the day, who's helping you out? Who's giving to you? You know what I mean? So it's like, spend and save wisely, give wisely. If you feel called to help somebody, yes, do that, because that's a good deed on your behalf and those blessings come back double. But not everybody that has their hand out to you do you need to give to, because that's actually, it could be hurting your pockets. And then look, you see, once you let go of belief systems that no longer work for you, this is an important life-changing event. A situation that leads, this tower moment is actually leading to better days. Now, you know, as long as you save, spend wisely, give wisely, you can get that abundance that you're working hard for or that you need. Okay. Ten of Pentacles is family as well. Then we have the Star at the bottom, which is healing energy. You could be in the spotlight as well. You could be somebody that a lot of people look up to. But I feel like, especially with all of these, well, with these two in reverse, I feel like, just like I said to the fire sign, she's also holding a scale, right? So balance is needed, or balance is being restored so that this abundance can come in. The relationship that already run its course could also be someone that you have children with, being that this is the family card as well. There's like the 10 of Cups, but which is okay. Be there for your family. Obviously, you're going to have, you have to help your children or whatever. But as far as, I guess, trying to restore the relationship, I guess it's not something that is on the table. There's something else that's coming in for you, especially with this. You see somebody else is coming in. This is a new love. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We have healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. That 8 of Pentacles in reverse is finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now, which I get it. If somebody's having issues with money, there is no intimacy. There is no, but it's almost as if God is also telling you, like, trust and have faith. Like, things could come even when you're on hard time. Good things could come even while you're down. You know what I mean? Because there's always a turnaround. As long as you manage your resources wisely, you make wise moves, things can turn around. And you don't have to shut out the rest of the world because of it, you know. Actually, the person that's going to love you is going to love you exactly for who you are at that moment. Then we have wedding. The situation involves marriage. So you could be married, and then look, we have new love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. True love. This is the romance of a lifetime. That's going back to that first thing that I was saying about somebody being in a relationship and then there's like somebody on the side. But with wedding, I feel like that could be somebody also that you could have been with for a very long time. You know, this was a long relationship for you. That could have run its course, and now you have new love coming in. True love. Or maybe you could have wanted to be married to this person at one point. It could have been leading to marriage, but it never got there. But that's all right. God knows what he does. He knows who he brings together. He knows why he separates them. There's lessons in between all of that, so it's always okay. You know what I mean? Okay, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We have actions speak louder than words. If you want to know what someone is feeling, watch what they are doing. There could have been some internal healing that needed to be done, whether with you, the person, or even both. Especially your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. Major changes. So I feel like somebody, you know, there was healing work that needed to be done there. Then we have deception. Someone is wearing a false mask in this relationship. We have true love. This is the romance of a lifetime. True and lasting love is here for you. Look, clarified twice. Look, soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. And then we have gratitude. You need to be grateful for the love already present in your life to attract more of it. Reaching your goal. Everything you want from this connection will manifest in the near future. Someone could have also been dealing with someone that was married. That's what I'm picking up as well. And I don't know if they weren't completely separate. That's where this deception could be coming in. Somebody could have been telling you like, no, well, I'm single, whatever, we broke up, this and that, but they probably could have still lived together because of money issues. So they weren't completely separated from that person, which could have been what brought a dent into the situation. Okay, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We have communication is everything. Oh yeah, that's a part of the Siete Potencia. Volkswagen is relevant. Somebody is sobering up. That's that. Be proud of yourself. You're a natural born leader. There's a breath of fresh air coming. Or you need a breath of fresh air. That's that lighten up. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Siete Machos. Which is this. You can mop your floors with that. Bless your house. Call in positive energies. It doesn't hurt to be nice. Remember, we did have that over here about somebody kindness to others. There's like something has to do with kindness to others. Okay. We have spreading your wings. Discipline is needed. Or you are disciplined. Thursday is relevant. You could have been having loss after loss, but I feel like that's turning around for you anyway. Daughter is relevant. So yeah, look, we have grandpa's baby, always and forever. So you're being protected by your grandfather. That's a deceased loved one. Not doing well financially. I feel like making the right decisions is what's gonna bring this breath of fresh air. Because if you see sobering up, communication is everything. You're a natural born leader. It doesn't hurt to be nice. Even with that giving money, you could be giving money to people that don't deserve it. And there could be a child that needs your help that you might not be giving to. So it's like, like giving the money and giving money to the wrong people, the wrong places could actually take away from you, You put it into the right places, you invest it in the right places, it'll bring you more blessings. There's something like that going on. If you are a devotee of Oya, she might need I'm hearing something needs cleansing. Your altar could be needing cleansing if you have a Oya altar. Then we have Kansas at the bottom of the deck. I just heard she could look at you as her daughter as well. Speaking about Oya, that's going to be relevant for, that's going to be specific for somebody. That's not for everybody. So that would be for a woman's energy. Okay, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and love. You have to be clear about what you want. You the Baddest, Future, and Nicki Minaj. And then we have Everything by Mary J. Blige. Somebody values and respects you. Truly only into you. We have September, Libra. October, Scorpio. Somebody loves that you respect their space. We have Never End, Future, and Kelly Rowland. Female Virgo, the one that got away. Somebody says they love how you guide them and give them advice. There could be a money-hungry male here. So that's for the females. And that person is about to crash out. So be careful. That's that deception and whatever you could be moving on from. But that's for the ladies. I mean, that could go either way. I said it's for the ladies only because this was the last card that came out. But it could go either way. Excuse me. Because we do got hella females in here too. And if you notice that, you know, somebody's deceptive, they're a liar, they're a cheater, or whatever, then you might be choosing to walk away and go towards something newer, something truer, and that might make that person want to crash out. So that's just a heads up. Um, a little warning, because all the other cards are positive, so I don't feel like I'm gonna say it like it is. Like the way I'm hearing in my head, I don't even feel like you care. Like you really don't even care. You're not gonna be bothered with this person anyway. I feel like earth signs, once they walk away, they walk away. Um, and especially if you got true love, like a soulmate coming in, there's romantic feelings here. You already learned, you forgave and learned from the past. You're gonna be more into this than anything else anyway. All right, so that's what I have for my earth signs today: Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn.